As we inch closer to another action-packed weekend of football, major updates across various leagues and clubs have made headlines. From managerial controversies, player recoveries, and transfer market speculation, today's report brings you the latest developments in the world of football. Thomas Tuchel faces scrutiny as New England manager. The appointment of Thomas Tuchel as the new head coach of the England national team has stirred up significant debate, not only among fans, but also among football experts. The announcement of Tuchel's appointment came with both optimism and skepticism. England has long been a nation with a strong footballing identity, and for some, it feels contradictory to have a foreign manager leading the Three Lions. Several prominent figures in English football have been vocal about their concerns. Pundits like Gary Neville and Harry Redknapp wasted no time expressing doubts about the decision. Neville remarked, "I believe English football is shooting itself in the foot by appointing a foreign coach. There are excellent English candidates who could have been given the role." Redknapp echoed these sentiments, lamenting that it would be better for the English national team to be managed by someone from within the country. Despite the skepticism, Tuchel, during his first press conference, confidently declared his ambitions. "I am thrilled and honored to lead the England national team. My goal is to win the 2026 World Cup and add a second star to the Three Lions jersey," said Tuchel. His focus on the ultimate goal of World Cup glory is clear, but doubts remain regarding whether the German coach can blend his philosophy with the football culture of England. Harry Kane, the England captain, welcomed his new coach with open arms. "I'm excited to work with Thomas again. I know him well from last season, and he is an incredible coach. He's already familiar with English football after his stint with Chelsea, so there's no doubt he understands the challenges of managing the national team here," Kane said, acknowledging Tuchel's ability to navigate the pressures of the English football scene. Tuchel has so far avoided engaging with his critics, choosing instead to focus on winning over the fans. Rather than comparing himself to his predecessor Gareth Southgate, Tuchel praised Southgate's work. "We will build upon the culture and foundation Gareth has created. His achievements in reaching the quarterfinals, semifinals, and to finals in the last four tournaments speak for themselves. England is on a positive trajectory," he remarked. Injury concerns ease for Barcelona as Lewandowski recovers. Meanwhile, over in Spain, Barcelona fans had their hearts in their throats when Robert Lewandowski was seen clutching his leg in pain during Poland's international friendly against South Korea. The sight of their star striker in apparent discomfort caused considerable concern, especially with a crucial fixture against Sevilla and the El Clásico on the horizon. Fortunately for the Catalan Giants, medical tests have ruled out any serious injury. Lewandowski is only dealing with a severe bruise on his shin, and he is expected to return to full fitness ahead of Barcelona's weekend clash with Sevilla. This is a massive relief for head coach Hansi Flick, who will need his star man at peak form not only for La Liga, but also for Barcelona's Champions League ambitions. Positive news from Manchester United. Leny Yoro's recovery progress. Over in England, Manchester United fans can breathe a little easier after news of a positive recovery update on one of their key summer signings. Leny Yoro, the young French striker, has been sidelined with a foot injury since his arrival at Old Trafford and has yet to make his official debut for the Red Devils. However, Wahi's rehabilitation is progressing well, and he is expected to resume training with his teammates before the next international break in November. This news comes at a critical time for United, whose injury list has been growing. Head coach Erik ten Hag has had to manage without several key players, and Wahi's return could provide much-needed reinforcement as the team navigates a busy schedule of Premier League and European competition matches. Arsenal boosted by return of key players ahead of EPL title race. Arsenal, another Premier League title contender, has received important updates regarding the fitness of two key players, Gabriel Jesus and Thomas Partey. Both players missed the October FIFA Day matches due to fitness concerns, but are expected to be fully fit for Arsenal's upcoming Premier League fixture. This is vital for the Gunners, as the Premier League title race is more competitive than ever, and every match is crucial. With Manchester City maintaining their dominance and Liverpool also in contention, Arsenal must avoid any slip-ups. The return of Partey and Jesus will strengthen their squad depth, especially with critical fixtures approaching in both the Premier League and European competitions. Real Madrid targeting Trent Alexander-Arnold amid contract stalemate. In transfer news, Real Madrid has set their sights on a high-profile target, Liverpool's Trent Alexander-Arnold. The England international has yet to agree on a contract extension with the Reds, with his current deal set to expire in the summer of 2025. Despite Liverpool's efforts, negotiations have reportedly stalled, and Real Madrid is closely monitoring the situation. Los Blancos have identified Alexander-Arnold as a priority signing, and if Liverpool cannot resolve the contract stalemate, a move to the Santiago Bernabeu could become a reality. With Real Madrid needing reinforcements in defense, Alexander-Arnold would be a strategic addition to their squad. Kylian Mbappé returns to training at Real Madrid. Speaking of Real Madrid, the club has welcomed back Kylian Mbappé, who returned to training after the international break. The French forward was seen participating in drills alongside teammates Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. as they prepare for their upcoming La Liga match against Celta Vigo. The team is expected to start full squad training by tomorrow, with the returning players from FIFA Day joining later in the week. Real Madrid, as always, is the favored side heading into their weekend fixture, but fans will be eager to see how their stars fare after a busy international window. Martin Zubimendi's transfer drama with Liverpool. Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi made headlines this summer when he declined a move to Liverpool, opting to stay in Spain. This decision left some Liverpool fans disappointed, but recent reports suggest that relations between Zubimendi and the Merseyside club have not completely broken down. There are hints that negotiations could reopen in the near future, with Zubimendi potentially moving to the Premier League. Zubimendi's impressive performances in La Liga have made him a hot prospect, and if the right deal is struck, a move to Anfield could be on the horizon. Paul Pogba expresses desire to stay at Juventus amidst contract termination talks. On the Italian front, Paul Pogba's future at Juventus remains uncertain. Reports indicate that negotiations are ongoing to terminate the French midfielder's contract early due to his recent off-field issues. However, Pogba has surprised many by expressing a willingness to stay at Juventus, stating, "I am ready to take a pay cut to remain at Juventus. I only focus on training and playing for the team. My performances on the pitch will do the talking." Pogba's desire to remain in Turin comes as a surprise given the troubles that have plagued his time at the club. Whether Juventus will give him another chance remains to be seen, but for now, the Frenchman appears determined to fight for his place in the squad. Lionel Messi's magic continues with Argentina. On the international stage, Lionel Messi once again proved why he remains one of the greatest footballers of all time. In Argentina's recent match, Messi delivered an exceptional performance, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists. His display left coach Lionel Scaloni in awe, with Scaloni publicly stating, "The only thing I ask of Messi is that he keeps playing for as long as possible. Watching him play is a joy, and we want that to continue." Messi's brilliance on the field continues to captivate fans worldwide, and with the World Cup qualifiers underway, Argentina is hoping their star player can guide them to even greater heights. The weekend ahead, key fixtures to watch. As club football resumes following the international break, all eyes will be on the weekend's key fixtures across Europe. In Spain, Real Madrid is gearing up to face Celta Vigo, with Kylian Mbappé expected to return to the starting lineup. Barcelona, boosted by the recovery of Robert Lewandowski, will take on Sevilla in a crucial La Liga encounter that could have significant ramifications for their title ambitions. Over in England, Arsenal's clash against Manchester City promises to be one of the most exciting matches of the weekend, with both teams vying for supremacy in the Premier League title race. With key players like Gabriel Jesus and Thomas Partey set to return for Arsenal, Mikel Arteta's side will be looking to close the gap on City. Meanwhile, Manchester United will be hoping that the return of Lenny Yoro will provide them with the attacking firepower they need to get back to winning ways after a string of inconsistent results. The Red Devils are still dealing with a number of injuries, but with Wahi's return on the horizon, Erik ten Hag will be optimistic about his side's chances in the upcoming fixtures. Lastly, Liverpool will be keeping a close eye on their negotiations with Trent Alexander-Arnold as Real Madrid's interest in the England international continues to grow. With his contract set to expire in 2025, time is running out for Liverpool to secure their star right-back's future. As the international break comes to an end, clubs across Europe are preparing to resume their campaigns with renewed focus and determination. Whether it's the battle for domestic titles, the quest for Champions League glory, or the ongoing drama of the transfer market, the world of football never sleeps. Stay tuned for more updates as the season progresses and the action heats up.